So I'm being Facebook bullied. I'm being internet bullied. I am
take it that way. Yeah.
I am a victim of bullying this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so yesterday, was it this time? Was it this time of the show? Was it right now? I think we started the show with this.
I think we did. I think it was our opener.
And so what's got everybody so upset, or at least some folks on Facebook, I had said that basically Aaron Hernandez and Bill O'Reilly are the same guy, the same personality type, just a question of degrees. And I took the segment and I made a post out of it on the website, KEELnews.com, and I put it on my own Twitter page, and I put a link on the KEEL Facebook page. And so I'm being bullied. I'm catching lots of hate. I mean, I can explain again what I mean.
You're not, I'm trying to think of a way to put it nicely.
I'm being bullied.
You're being digitally beat up. You're taking a
Did they say I was
beating.
stupid? Did they say I was an idiot?
Pretty much.
Do you have a couple of them up? I mean, is it one comment? Is it a bunch of comments?
It is about, let me pull it up here.
This is awesome. I mean, not awesome in a good way.
About like 20 comments about how you're an idiot.
Throw some of those at me.
Let's see here.
I mean,
Bill,
I'm not a glutton for punishment, but let's go ahead and review some of those.
Bill liked to chase skirts. He didn't commit murder. You're an idiot.
Okay, well, keep going.
Your disdain for O'Reilly showing through loud and clear.
No,
what the
I love
hell is
O'Reilly.
wrong with you?
The point I made about O'Reilly and Hernandez being the same guy is that they both had millions and millions and millions. They both had everything they ever wanted. They could take care of themselves, their families, their kids, their loved ones, their friends. Imagine having the money to do anything you want to do at any time you want. You wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and you go, Paris sounds like a good idea. And you're there by dark. They both could have done that. And all, in Hernandez's case, all he had to do, like I said yesterday, all he had to do was not kill people, but he did. All O'Reilly had to do was not make salacious and improper comments to women at the office, but he did. Now, if you noticed yesterday, Glenn Beck to a great degree, Rush to perhaps a lesser degree, sort of are coming out in O'Reilly's defense, as are a lot of conservative sites. And basically the thrust of their defense is, it was a left-wing plot to get him. We discussed that yesterday, and I said, yes, it was. The New York Times and other. Of course, you're Bill O'Reilly. There's people out to, you have enemies, and people are out to destroy you. But he kind of handed it to him.
Look, if you know you're in a gunfight, don't give them the gun.
There was, I guess, the African-American woman who made the latest charge, the one that got him fired. And she was on The View yesterday. And this is going to sound like nothing to you and to most people. She said whenever O'Reilly would walk by her desk, he would grunt. And then once they were getting off the elevator, and I think she made the point he had referred to her as hot chocolate. And once they're getting off the elevator together and he let her go first, and as she's walking off the elevator, he says something like, looking good today, or looking hot today, or something like that. Which is in the scheme of things relatively, let's assume she's telling the truth. In the scheme of things, relatively innocuous. But if you have already dished out $13 million to other women at work in sexual harassment settlement. And let's assume for the moment that all of those were just as innocuous. But for God's sake, Bill, it's $13 damn million. And the point being, if you've dished out $13 million, it's even dumber if it was over innocuous things. If you've paid money to X number of women for innocuous comments that they blew up into sexual harassment charges, and you paid $13 million over things that didn't matter a damn, aren't you an even bigger idiot for continuing to make those innocuous comments? Shouldn't you learn? Shouldn't you know better?
Whatever the situation, it doesn't appear Bill learned a lesson anywhere.
$13 million, for God's sake. Somebody didn't learn his lesson.